People often ask me, Harley, what power meter do you use? I use Power Tap Pro Plus from Cyclops. Just a little hub. So I like the wheel-based system because I've got a lot of bikes, and I sometimes loan my power meter out to friends to show them the importance of training with power. So I'm just giving them a wheel. I can just put my wheel on any bike, just change the set over on any bike within 2 minutes. Crank-based, a bit more stuffing around. So it depends what you prefer. Me, I like the wheel-based because I have many bikes. So training with power for weight loss is so good. Now I don't have to worry about weight loss because I always eat well. I always eat well. People know what diet I eat. But a lot of people coming into cycling because they want to lose the weight. They want to lose the weight. And cycling is the best sport for weight loss. Nothing comes close. Running. I can run a 10,000 meter under 34 minutes, but I can't run more than 5 hours a week because my shins get sore because I don't have the base miles from decades of running that it takes to be able to train consistently at a high level for weight loss. But cycling, anyone can go out and punch out a decent amount of miles and burn a lot of calories. You can burn more calories in a week cycling to work or cycling around the place than water fasting, than not eating at all. There's starvation. You can burn more calories cycling around in a week than doing a water fast with total base level fitness, noob fitness. You can burn more calories riding your bike as a noob than doing a water fast, not eating at all for a week, per week, you know. So cycling is incredible. Training with a power meter is like cooking a vegan banana cake with a thermometer. You actually know what you're doing. Okay, you set it at this temperature for this long a time and it's done. You can train at this wattage for this amount of time and you're done. You're not overtraining, not undertraining. You just get that sweet spot. It shows you what you're doing now, what you've done in the last hour or so. It shows you how you're progressing. You can compare your power files with, you know, last year's or last month's or whatever, or last week's. It can show you as well your watts per kilogram progression over time. Without a power meter, it's like baking without a thermometer. Really fucking hard. It's like pumping up your tires without a gauge on your pump. Really fucking hard. So training with a power meter, I highly recommend it. Yes, they're expensive. Does everyone need one? I think it's the most important thing you can buy for your bicycle. If you had the option between a 6 kilo super light bling bike or a $1,200 alloy entry level bike with a power meter, I'm going to go that power meter alloy entry bike every single time versus a super light carbon thing. Every single time. That's how important training with a power meter is. For me, primarily, as an athlete who wants to get better, training with power lets me hit the zones I need to focus on. It lets you pick out what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, so you can focus on those and develop those. So right now I'm sitting on 5.82 watts per kilo for 10 minutes, and my goal is to get over to 6 watts per kilo for 10 minutes. That's just my little personal goal. Having a power meter shows what I'm doing. It's a game changer. This is a book I recommend. Again, not affiliated with these people at all financially or whatever means whatsoever, but I'll put a link down below. Great book if you're interested in power. Best book out there. Get the latest version. I use on my a Cyclops Dual. This is great. It's got a lot of data. It gives you the latest version has GPS, which I'd recommend, so you can upload to Strava. And if I'm uploading to Strava, I'm using a Garmin 310 with a Velcro strap and put my handlebars in my bike. So it's great. So training with power, man. If you're a triathlete and you're not training with power, oh man, you are like. That's just the biggest mistake ever. Because triathlon is all about individual pacing, not drafting like Ironman distance, individual pacing. So you need to be on that, just riding that sweet spot for that whole 180k or half Ironman, whatever distance you're doing. Non-drafting is key to have a power meter. In a road race, it's different because you have to go with the bunch. But this is probably another video. I won't go in too much into this. Look up more training with power. Read that book I recommended. Save your pennies, get a power meter. If you've been thinking about getting a power meter, people ask me, should I get some lightweight wheels? Fuck that, man. Get a power meter first. Should I get the super bling bike? Get a power meter first. Get a power meter. The good thing about power meters is you can bring them with your bike. I like the wheel-based system from PowerTap. They give you great customer service in the US. Just fantastic to deal with. And it's a wheel that you can carry through all your bikes. This wheel has been on probably 20 bikes. So it's great. It's fantastic. That's my little rant about power. Training with power for weight loss. It's going to help you understand what cycling is. It's going to help you understand the importance of carbohydrate intake. Sufficient carbohydrate intake. 10 grams of carbs per kilo body weight per day minimum. It's going to teach you that. It's going to teach you the importance of hydration. It's going to teach you the importance of early nights sleep, consistent sleep over months and months and months. It's going to teach you the importance of hemoglobin, hematocrit, and power, and how the higher your hemoglobin is, the higher your power is. It's incredible. Training with a power meter is just a game changer. So if you're a total noob, having a power meter on is going to help you so much more than someone who's really, really experienced. I've never had a driver's license, 36 years old, but having a power meter the last 4 years is just, I've learned more than my whole cycling period of all. Just insane feedback. You're cooking with a thermometer versus just eyeballing it and burning cakes and shit like that. Don't cook yourself. Get a power meter. See you soon.